It's no use crying, Charlotte. Look, you're into me for a grand, so just get on the plane and pick up the shipment. There's a good girl. The government this week revealed who would be the next governor of the Bank of England. They say it's someone well-versed in exercising tight fiscal policy.
Yes, that's right. It's me, David Dickinson. Oh. Now, I'm going to be giving Gordon Brown and his red team £20 billion to spend. Now, I suspect that, like my usual bargain hunters, he'll just waste it on a load of worthless tat. Crumbling schools, decrepit hospitals, and the bill for Robin Cook's face-off operation. Could well be a duffer.
Dead ringers.
One love for the city streets, one love for the hip-hop beats. One love is all we need. More on that story later. The government has been accused of putting the stability of the economy at risk with its plans to borrow £20 billion. I'm joined by the Prime Minister, Mr. Tony Blair.
Well, you know, nothing could be further from the truth, Kirsty. Empty pockets, hand gesture, newspapers in shoes, forehead. Buy a copy of the big issue face.
Mr. Blair, isn't this just dodgy economics?
Well, not at all. The loan is completely sound, as bullet-toothed Tony and bone-crusher Billy will be happy to confirm. I was there slumped in front of the television at 2 in the morning when their advert came on. And I say, if you cannot trust a company whose advertisement features Jim Davidson in a car showroom being showered with fake money, then frankly, who can you trust?
But, Prime Minister, can you tell me why you've put the country in hock to Direct Credit Finance International rather than the Bank of England?
Well, you don't get a free pen from the Bank of England, do you? Look, genuine gold-painted plastic.
So there were no strings attached to this loan?
All they wanted was a 20% daily interest rate charge and a member of the Cabinet as collateral, which we felt was reasonable.
Claire Short, are you happy about this?
Well, actually, Kirsty, I'm not being treated too badly here. Admittedly, they keep trying to force a grimy handkerchief into my mouth to stop my plaintive cries. But luckily, my jaws are already so firmly clenched together, they haven't been able to manage it.
So how do you feel about being used as collateral?
Oh, I'm not. This is just my office in Westminster. They've kept me like this ever since I started mouthing off about the war.
You see, Kirsty, they took John Prescott as collateral, and they've made it extremely clear that if we miss even one single payment, they're going to chop off one of his incomprehensible sentences and send it to me in the post.
I'm Judy Dench, and I want to tell you about a group of people in our society who are suffering the most appalling cruelty and torture and being made to do work for which they are simply unfit. Give just £2 a month, and you can help England cricketers like this poor chap find more dignified employment as a sewer attendant or a clown. So please help us stop this cruelty by calling us now, or by punching that smug Aussie Shane Warne in his big fat face. Thank you.
G'day, and welcome to the world's most dangerous animals with me, Steve Irwin, a cross between David Attenborough and a cheeseburger. You've seen me tackle ferocious, man-eating crocs and take on deadly, poisonous snakes. But today, I'm facing my most dangerous adventure yet. Yeah, I'm going to buy a bag of grapes from Tesco's. Danger, danger, danger. Don't get too close. But there's something even more stomach-churningly grisly you can see in Tesco's. Yeah, Jane Horrocks and Prunella scales. Yeah, just one side of that advert and you'll be stunned into a coma quicker than if you'd taken a full-on bite off a cobra. Whoa, danger.
Morning.
Professor Ryan, this body was brought in about an hour ago.
I can tell just from glancing that this is a woman, 35 years old. She was probably called Amy or Sarah, worked in a shoe shop, preferred friends to coupling. poor girl was murdered by an evil psychopath with red hair and a mole on his left cheek.
Actually, the police found this wallet with the body. His name's Simon Jones. He's a 28-year-old company director from Bath. Died in a road accident. So you were completely wrong.
Wrong? Oh, no, I'm never wrong. I'm Professor Sam Ryan, and I'm right. I'm always right. I'm righter than Mr. Byright. Look at the smile. The glimmering smile that reveals the truth within.
But
The smile. Concentrate on the smile.
he's got a beard.
The smile. The glimmering smile.
Oh, well, now you've explained it to me in glimmering smile form, I see you were right all along. Simon Jones was a young, single woman who was stabbed to death in a fit of rage by a psychopathic loner. Her husband's waiting outside in a blouse and skirt. Do you want to break the news?
No, you do it. I'm going to stay here. Find my most flattering camera angle and stare mournfully into middle distance for an improbably long time until the credits roll.
Listen, I want those extra club card points. Well, next time it'll be more than spiders in your grapes. The lowest paid NHS nurses and care workers have been offered a 12% pay rise by the government, with the incentive of even more cash for those prepared to learn new skills, like firefighting.
G'day, and welcome to a new series of Rolf on Art. You know, there's a lot of nonsense gets talked about art, so I thought I'd have a little go myself. This week, we're going to be looking at the great Pablo Picasso's most famous painting, The Woman in a Hat. As you can see, she's in a bad way. But luckily, she'll be in safe hands here with Trude Mostrue and the rest of the vets. They're not too sure how she ended up with both eyes on the same side of her head and her nose where her ears should be. But they think she may well have been run over by a drunken swagman. Let's just hope the woman in the hat can make it through the night. This is Gordon, her owner. Gordon, I'm sure you can't put a price on how much she means to you.
Oh, yes, I can. £3 million, that's what I paid for her.
Well, imagine how much she's worth now that we've patched her up a little bit.
You Antipodean Philistine!
I'll let you know how I get on.
You bastard! Get out!
Hey, you know, that woman in a hat doesn't seem quite so weird to me anymore. Can you guess what side of me face me nose is on yet?
So I just needed some garments for a female associate of mine, and I wondered if you could help me.
Something casual or something more dressy?
Something casual.
Something casual, okay.
With
well,
a zip up the front.
Oh, something with a zip up.
That might be difficult to get on. She is a little large.
Okay. Well, this one we just got in today.
Yes?
That's new.
That
And
might
these ones
work.
always, yeah, these ones are always quite popular as well because they're warmer. Plus you can
Yes.
have them undone.
Yes. Are they all right for cold-blooded beings?
I should think so, yeah.
Oh, good. What is this made of?
It's hot cotton.
Because she has very sensitive skin. Skin that has to be kept moist the whole time, otherwise it sheds very vigorously. But that would be all right for that, would it?
I guess so, yeah.
Good. I will bring my friend with me. Keep those things to one side.
Okay.
Thank you. That's very helpful of you.
No problem.
I'll be back. I don't have much time.
Hello, and welcome to my interminable cookery programme. This week we're going to be concentrating on chicken. Now, firstly, you'll need a chicken.
Yeah, OK, we'll cut there. Delia, do you remember what we discussed?
Yes, you said that cookery had come on a bit since I started in the 18th century.
Yeah, exactly. So we were going to do something a little bit more dangerous with it, weren't we?
Yes,
Yeah.
Cranberries?
No. Do you remember we talked about a gimmick?
Oh, yes. Nigella has the sexy thing. Yeah. Worrell Thompson has the beardy thing. Jamie Oliver has the being a git thing. I'll try sexy.
Great. Raunchy. Okay. Make that chicken sexy.
This week, we're concentrating on chicken. It's got a bra and panties. 4. How was that?
Welcome to 999. You've been framed with first aid advice. Tonight, we tell the story of a terrible accident which could have been so easily avoided. And it happened here, in this television studio.
Good evening and welcome to Fame Academy.
I'm Patrick Kildee. Look, I'm Irish, I've got spiky hair, so in theory I should be as lovable and funny as Graham Norton. So much for theories.
And I'm Kat Dean, top, toffee-coloured totty. Later tonight, you'll be seeing tears and disappointment when my agent tells me that CD UK won't have me back after this carnage finishes.
Tonight, we've got 12 contestants, 3 judges, 2 viewers. The BBC tried to ape Pop Idol, but at that very moment, the entire nation realised that it needed yet another manufactured pop star, about as much as Rick Waller needs second helpings. This man witnessed the scene.
I was at home one Friday night, minding my own business, when suddenly it came on the telly. I knew I'd have to do something quickly, or else I'd have to watch it.
Sensibly, Johnny didn't panic. He just tried to change channels. But then disaster struck. The remote control was over on the other side of the room, and he couldn't be arsed standing up. He dialed 999, only to discover he'd mistakenly got the Fame Academy elimination hotline.
So I tried kicking out the talentless, rubbish one, but it can't have worked. No, because the very next week, Patrick Kildee was still hosting the show.
Next week, we look at yet another man-made disaster. Ulrika Johnson's Mr. Right. Could it possibly have been avoided? Tonight.
Hello, I'm Kirsty Warwick. I never get first grade, don't support the team, can't take direction, and my socks are never clean. More on that story later. It's been revealed that parts of reality TV show The Osbournes are faked. We're joined by coke-addled Nana Muscuri lookalike Ozzy Osbourne.
Hey? Yeah, it's true, Kirsty. You know, we faked a lot of stuff over the years, you know. That picture of, like, Bigfoot in the woods, that was me still pissed trying to find my hotel at 6:30 in the morning. Yeah, the Loch Ness Monster, that was just Kelly having a swim, I think. The next thing we know, it's 1969, and we've got Robert Kennedy on the phone talking about the Russians winning the space race, so we agreed to fake the moon landings for him, you know. Jack, will you stop waving that flag around? They haven't got wind on the moon, mate. If you look very closely, you can tell the footage was fake because the shadows on the rocks are the wrong way around. I thought this was a sea of tranquility. Houston, we have a problem. My family are nuts.
Ozzy, look what I found. Can we keep him?
Sharon, you're not taking in any more strays, you know what I mean? I'm not having that thing pissing and shitting and exhaling ammonia all over the living room. You take in one alien, the next thing we'll have a whole invasion fleet from Mars on the doorstep.
But, Ozzy, the chances of me adopting anything from Mars are 1,000,000 to 1.
Maybe, but still they come, you know what I mean?
So, presumably you slowed down the footage there to simulate weightlessness?
No, it's just still pissed. Ozzy Osbourne, news at 10, hammered.
So this way. After your long hibernation, across here. Come on now. Now then, Sheba, I picked out this one for you. No, this one here.
Get it from downstairs?
Yes,
16, yeah?
In a 16?
Actually, the biggest we've got, but they do come up quite big.
Yes, I think those would be very good. Would you like those? I think that would help you to blend in. Don't you think? Yes. And this.
Now, this is fine for sensitive skin, isn't it?
Yeah.
What about very scaly reptilian skin?
I'm guessing it'll probably be fine.
Really?
Can bring it back.
Can we try them?
Of course you can.
Yes, good. There you go, Sheba. Which capsule will do for her?
Anyone you like.
Oh, you might as well have this one here. No, the curtain is malfunctioning. Go in there. Try them on in the cardigan. And we shall rehabilitate you back into Earth. She's very good, you know.
It's not your usual kind of customer.
Normally they smell much worse. What you say, not your normal sort of customer?
No, not really. No.
What you normally get, ice warriors or... Yes, come in, my dear, come in. Don't go in that one there. It's just being occupied by a reptile at the moment. Okay. How are you getting on, Sheba? It's having a bit of a problem getting this fabric over the scales.
Oh, okay. I think a skirt would be a lot easier to put on.
Yes, it would.
Yeah.
It would. Could you fetch me a skirt?
I can get you a skirt.
Yes,
no
go and
problem.
fetch a skirt. That'd be...
Oh my God! Please.
Sit. Right, put it down. And the other. Yeah, that's quite nice. Turn around, take a look. What do you think? I think that's quite good. I think the pink helps to soften the scaly skin, and well, that's very good. I think we'll take those actually.
Yeah?
Okay, thank you, my dear.
No problem at all.
Lindsay, you've been so kind. Thank you very much. Would you like to travel with me?
Why not?
Let's go to Florana.
Yes, this week the pre-budget report is the talk of Westminster, but that's no use to us because Question Time will be coming from some godforsaken place in the middle of nowhere. The audience will all be in green wellies, and the only guest willing to make the trek will be a Liberal Democrat MEP you've never heard of, a rent-a-quote loony right-winger like Peter Hitchens, and worst of all, Jim Davidson. Expect incomprehensible shouting aplenty about fiscal policy from an audience every bit as freakish as Gordon Brown himself, and lots of embarrassing moments as I try to work out whether the person with their hand up is a man or a woman. Of course, I can't wait to get back to London, safe in the knowledge that as it's a cold winter, someone famous is bound to die again soon. I do so love hosting a good funeral.
Michael?
Well, this was brought in for you about an hour ago. Still warm.
Just from merely glancing, I can tell that this was a 43-year-old male who lived alone in a 3-bedroom semi in Surrey, holidayed in the south of France, had a West Highland Terrier called Snowflake, and was killed by 2 shots to the back of the head.
No, you're wrong. It's your lunch. It's a toasted bagel with chicken avocado and sweet corn.
Oh, the humanity.
I'm Mark Lawson, Britain's brainiest potato. Welcome to Late Review. Desperate to revive a flagging film career, Arnold Schwarzenegger returns to our screens next month. Arnie says he was attracted to this film script because of its sensitive exploration of themes such as loss, betrayal and separation. Here's a clip from blowing up lots and lots of bad guys with my huge gun.
We're trapped! There's no way we can escape from here!
Don't worry, Token Black Buddy. You might not make it to the final cut, but I will emerge victorious. I think the coast is clear.
Don't count on it, muscle-bound hero! You thought I was busy filming another 58 Lord of the Rings movies in New Zealand, but you are wrong. I am here, Ian McKellen, a.k.a. Dr. Death.
Oh no, you are so evil and calculating and cold in the way only a classically trained British actor can be. You are my nemesis.
Don't be so sure about that.
It's Alan Rickman, my sworn enemy at every audition.
This is even worse nightmare than the world ending in exactly 52 minutes. I've double booked my token British bad guys.
This cardboard cutout baddie role has to be mine. Stephen Burkoff's washing his hair. Anthony Hopkins is sick. Christopher Lee's on holiday. And Kenneth Branagh wasn't even told where the auditions were being held. You can't thwart me, McKellen. I'll get your supervillain role.
Not when there's some delicious eye rolling to do. You'll never get my bad guy role. Not if my miniature cannon has anything to do with it.
That's too bad, because you're about to be blown to smithereens by my futuristic cannon stroke laser device.
This is awful. I need a token British bad guy to save the world from. In case of token British bad guys killing each other, break less.
Hello, I'm Brian Blessing.
My name is Greg Dyke, and I am Director General of the BBC. Yeah, and that was me on Parky on Saturday. Bring back Play School. No way, Humpty Dumpty. No one falls off a wall unless I push him. People often come up to me in the street and they say, Greg, why are so many BBC game shows aggressive? And then they say to me, ow, why did you hit me? And then they say, please stop kicking me, please. And then they say, someone call the police, he's out of his bleeding mind. And that's when I say to them, I've no idea why BBC game shows are so aggressive, but there's one thing I do know. If you don't stop bleeding all over my Gucci loafers, you're going to get me angry, and you don't want to see me angry. Oh, yeah, Top, I thought one of those banana fritters was for me.
Right, Delia, you just act as normal, OK? And we'll try and sexy you up a little bit with the camera, OK?
Very well.
And action.
Go away. Get off. I'm trying to cook.
Make love to the camera, Delia.
I shall not. I rarely make love to my husband. Would you please go away?
Come on, Delia, do something sexy. Love the egg.
I shall not love the eggs. Go away.
Come on, sexy sells. You shift more of your lovely books, you know.
Oh, for goodness sake, all right then. How's that?
Well, it's a start.
I feel like a whore.
Seriously, Mama, CBE will do fine. After all, it was only one lousy florist shop. The organisers of this week's gala star-studded concert to remember George Harrison say it was such a success that next week they plan another one to try and remember who Ringo Starr was.
Please welcome Ryan.
Thank you very much indeed. If one was to ask the question, name one of the great composers, undoubtedly one would hear names such as Mozart, Tchaikovsky and Beethoven in the replies. But there are a number of sadly forgotten great composers. One of these lived in the early part of the 16th century. He was a deeply spiritual, studious and religious man, a Benedictine monk. One of his works in particular was written in the early 16th century. It's a little-known piece, but it may sound a little bit like this. Right about now, and I will never go cold. Rough rider, right about now, since they say I am the sexiest man in Jamaica, and I will never go cold, and the girls love me. So I say, get the hunting rabbit, I would die. Get the hunting rabbit, I would die. For which the Archdeacon was best known. Hello, what is your name?
Pauline.
Pauline, what have you learnt from what we have demonstrated this evening? This is not for your entertainment. What have you learned from this evening?
That we can all make fools of ourselves.
Thank you for being here this evening. For me, the pleasure has been moderate, but I thank you for that nevertheless. Goodbye.
Mama, I never meant to hurt you. I never meant to make you cry, but tonight I'm cleaning out my closet. More on that story later. David Beckham has been forced to deny frenzied but baseless rumours from the internet. I'm joined by David Beckham's England manager, Sven-Göran Eriksson.
Hello, Kirsty.
Now, first of all, Mr. Eriksson, you'll want to confirm that these rumours are completely baseless.
Yes, they are really not accurate words, and words of any sort are merely flimsy chaff cast into the tempestuous gale of this life.
Why do you think such rumours attach themselves to David Beckham?
I don't know. It is foolish. I, on the other hand, have many rumours about me. For example, there is a rumour that I am cool and unemotional. But in the bedroom, I am a randy son of a bitch. Show me a bit of skirt and I am up it like a rat up a drain pipe.
Well, perhaps that's a discussion for another time, but do you think David Beckham will now have to withdraw from the public eye?
No, it is his way. He adores publicity like a dung beetle craves feces. For me, the press is ridiculous. They are like gadflies buzzing around the bloated heifer's rump of football management. And I think sometimes I should prefer to live atop a tall pillar in the Kalahari Desert, wearing a loincloth of moss and eating only cereal and wasps. Wail, people of Babylon, wail.
Mr. Eriksson, thank you. And I thought Andrew Marr was weird.
Later tonight here on BBC 4, we have a change to our scheduled film. In place of Jean Renoir's 1959 French classic Le Déjeuner sur l'herbe, we'll be screening Porky's 5 Horny Babes in Bikinis. No, we won't really, sorry, but I had to wake you up somehow, didn't I? Time for bed now. See you tomorrow.
American comedies have always attracted British actors, but now it's the turn of drama to pull hot UK talent. Here's a clip from the new series of Sex and the City.
Hey, this is a fantastic first date. I gotta go freshen up. You stay hot. I've got plans for later.
I'll be right here, baby. It's me. I think I'm on for tonight.
Oh, hello, love. Is it that well-hung young stud we met at the gallery opening?
Yes, Thora. That one that gave Gloria Hunniford her first multiple orgasm using only his tongue. He went at her like a bulldog eating porridge. I think I'm in for a good night.
Tell me, are you wearing your Gucci corselet?
Yes, and my Peekaboo Prada support hose. And if he's half as horny as that hotshot lawyer you pulled last night, I shan't be able to walk for a fortnight.
Oh, I've seen that lawyer again tonight. I'm going to debrief him in the shower. He's got buns like rock cakes.
I think he's coming back.
So, are we ready to go?
I can't wait, you big sexy beast.
Great. There's a bring and buy sale in the Bronx. I thought we could pick up some bargains.
Oh. Oh, well, maybe you can flick me off on the way.
This is ITV1. Move along, nothing to see here. I don't know how she got out of the jungle. Just find her and finish the job. A leading plastic surgeon claims that the techniques needed to conduct face transplants are already in place. Peter Butler believes that it would be possible to graft the entire face of one person to another. But this has led to fears that people will start to change their faces willy-nilly. And indeed, the first person to do so is me, Michael Burke, a.k.a. the Prince of Darkness. I just wanted to look a bit less freaky for a change.